I think we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling. There's a dot. Sorry about the shaky cam, but here we go. So, I bought ice cream again, and it's been getting knocked over. And what it is this time I wasn't fasting, but have had big pints of ice cream knocked over in my freezer, and I'm thinking, God's not wanting me to eat this ice cream and get serious about my fast. And it's like Dagon, the god Dagon, getting knocked over in front of the Ark of the Covenant. And it happened a third time, and it kind of like freaked me out. Not in a bad way, but I'm like, wow, is this God straight up telling me like he doesn't like me? He wants me to fast. And I'm cool with that. Regardless if this is a mechanical thing or if it's really spiritual, I'm going to go after fasting big time, because this kind only comes out by prayer and fasting. But what I'm doing to test to see if this is God is kind of like Gideon with his fleece. Now, I'm not asking God to do this. What I'm doing is I got a coffee can that's about the same shape and size and all that as the ice cream, and I filled it up about a quarter of a way to half of the way with water, and I'm like, it's gonna freeze, and I'm giving it plenty of time to sit in there and see if it falls over. If it doesn't fall over, my next step is to buy a sacrificial quart of ice cream, put it in there in the same spot, and see if it falls over. If it stays up, that means those 3 other times, that was God. And it's time for me to just really pay attention and fast. And that's cool, because there's going to be benefits in my life and maybe even to others that I affect. And that's cool, and that's good. I need it a lot. I want a vibrant, intense relationship with God, and I think it clears out the junk. It does. So the reason I'm making this video is that I've been around healings, and the way you tell if someone gets healed, let's say I say my hands hurt, and I say it got miraculous healed. Well, I'm like, okay, fine, show me you can use your hand. That's the test. It's not wrong to test a miracle to see where it is at, or a healing, because it can be progressive. With a sign like this, with the ice cream, I don't want it to be some weird mechanical function in my refrigerator and me calling it a miracle. However, if it's not some weird mechanical function of the refrigerator and I test it, then I can say, all right, God's visited me 3 times. I'm cool, and I'm stepping back away from the ice cream, gonna fast and look forward to what God has for me. And so I'm not tempting God. I'm testing just to make sure that not every incident that seems kind of odd, I'm saying it's God. However, I am saying that when, so you test to see if it's God. And then once you've really done, like, I don't know if you call it scientific, method, where you really analyze it and you put it to scrutiny and you try to prove it's not God, then what's left is God, and that's cool. So I'll keep you informed. And one of the reasons I'm fasting so much is it's been in my life where I've had spiritual problems, and the fasting helped me focus on God and get rid of the spiritual junk. David Hogan is he's a really cool dude, and he fasts a lot, and it's like every other day, and 40-day fasts, and I've been around him. He's a good guy, and he's very powerful with God, and he pretty much says it's not him, it's God, and that we're all the same. It's just you need to practice and delve into not so much fasting, but into the presence of God, the Word of God, and fasting as well. As it's, you figure out your own flow in that. But one of the best books I've come across so far is not practicing the presence of God. That's by Brother Lawrence. That's a great book about the presence of God. It is Atomic Power of Prayer and Fasting, and I'll put the links below in the description. And it's an old school book. It's a free PDF online, and it's also been narrated on YouTube, and I'll put that link down there. And it describes fasting, and it gives some very good practical tips on how to fast going into it. how to do it, your mindset and heart as you do it, and then how to come out of it. And it's been nothing but good and beneficial. And I've even deflated a little bit, and that's cool too. So with that, I'll keep you updated on the Dagon God encounter with ice cream, and we'll keep you informed, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.